Hi everyone. So I'm guessing I should call this channel Cast Iron Theology. And um also there should be something involved about roasting coffee and the lifestyle of cooking on cast iron, because it's a lifestyle, you see. But also learning theology, constantly reading theology, including early church history. All that is also part of the lifestyle. So I'm going to actually express something that I was trying to express to my friend, because this is going to take a good 30 minutes or so, and we're already just like 5 or 10 minutes into it. But what I'm going to express is that okay, first, what I'm doing is I'm roasting coffee on my home skillet, and I have just got this all-clad a few months ago. Took a step out for a walk during the pandemic, and I saw this on sale at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and it's cheaper than it was on Amazon. So just go down to your Marshalls, because also I heard it on Amazon there was a lot of fakes being sold. And so the other thing I have is, so that's about what, a 9 or 10 inch. It's probably a 9 inch or so, or even it might even be technically a 10 inch, but the walls go down and the cooking surface area is only about 9 inches, maybe 8 or something. So that was about $69 at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, but I think it's Marshall's, because I'll correct you on that on the description. And then this is a Lodge cast iron skillet, about $8 to start. And there's 50 grams of coffee in the small Lodge skillet, and there are 100 grams of coffee on this all-clad stainless steel, aluminum, stainless steel skillet. And like I said, the walls have to be high, because this way you can achieve a certain speed. Now I see people on the internet that use a whisk, and they get these things going, and I'm not sure a whisk. I think things fly around with a whisk. Not sure if like a whisk is the best way to keep everything under control. What I really like though is like, so for example, when you're moving in a circle, and when you're moving in an infinity sign, you're making crazy eights, you are able to ensure all these things are moving, and you're also able to ensure everything's mixed. So if you want to use a whisk, I suppose you could use a whisk. People always are shown down in Florida or somewhere sitting on their balconies using a whisk. But I prefer to use a nice wooden spoon. And I had some splinters a minute ago, so I had to get rid of those splinters because I don't want that in my coffee per se. So the idea is, okay, well, should I tell you how to roast coffee, or should I tell you how coffee might liberate everybody first? Let's do this. So it says I only have 6 minutes to go, so I'll do both very quick. So the thing is, we are going from yellow to tan to blonde to dark brown, at which point it will become first crack, and then we're going to go to dark. And so I guess I'll have to load pictures and do some editing or something. But we're slowly browning this coffee. Now the idea I've recently learned is not to bake this coffee at all. So once you get the roast started, don't. But another thing I personally do, because I'm kind of meticulous, is the burners are on low. Because what you'll see in everyone else's video is that they just, in the country, in the backwoods, they have a a log going, and then, or they just have their induction going, and they just have it on nice and high. Everything's rip roaring, and before you know it, the thing's yellow. Before you know it, the thing's brown and black. And so one side is black, and then they turn it down because they realize it was too high. So look, there is a sin as making it too low, but I'd rather commit the sin of making it too low and slowly watching my coffee grade. And I'm told that I just learned this. It gives more of a mouth feel, which means that the coffee feels like it has a heavy body because there's more sediment and stuff going. Also, I don't use the filter, so it's going to feel like there's more sediment going. You'll see all the brewing and stuff going. So you turn it basically, you know, and you go real slow. Now, the technique that I have discovered is I have this watch now, solar powered. And so what I will do is I'm watching the second hand. And basically I know that it's on the 15 hand now, 15 second mark. And so, well, now it's at the 25. So I'll increase the heat for 30 seconds. And because I tried doing it for a minute. And when you do it for a whole minute, it kind of just sears them, which means they burn on one side. So you don't want any sear marks. You want everything to be even in your coffee, because everything's about being consistent. I highly recommend you watch Matt Perger's videos. Also, of course, Hoffman, and also of course Mr. George Hallwell. So now at the 25 second mark +30 was the 55. So now we can turn this down. And this is the first time I have 2 roasts going.